everybody. Welcome back to Behind the Plate. This is going to be Season 2, Episode 4, I believe. And this week I have one returner who's been on my podcast before, who was the over an hour episode last year.
Yeah, the yapper is back, baby.
And then I have a newcomer, so we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves and then we'll get started. So, ladies, tell me your name, major, hometown, position, and classification.
Okay, perfect. My name is Maggi Huddleston. I am a pitcher utility, and I am a super senior. I am grandma. I wore it.
I should have worn mine. We could have matched.
Dang it. Next time, I'll be back, hopefully.
Oh, yes. I assume.
And then, what else? Oh, major. I got my bachelor's in kinesiology and sports administration, but then my master's is in education currently.
So, what's your hometown?
Where are you from? B Branch, which is 30 minutes north of Conway. I just
say
say Conway.
Tell everyone where that's at.
Yeah, nobody knows.
Probably don't know.
It's 30 minutes north of Conway, an hour north of Little Rock.
Okay, I'm Karley Burrow. I am a pitcher / outfielder. I am a nursing major, and I'm a sophomore, and I'm from Paragould, Arkansas, which is like 10-15 minutes north of Jonesboro. So.
Okay. All right. Good job, everyone.
A little more well-known than B Branch.
Yeah, that's way well known. All right. We'll go ahead and jump into it. And usually I jump around, so we'll do a softball question and then a fun one. And yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
What's the best piece of advice a coach has ever given you, and how has it shaped your game?
My pitching coach, Roy Burleson, when he was still alive, he told me to use my heart. That's the greatest weapon in softball that you could use. Not a bat, not a ball, not a glove, like your heart. And I've really taken that to heart.
Oh.
My mom always tells me all the time, I care more than I probably should. I care for the next person plus some, and I care for myself. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, mine's also from my pitching coach, Tolly Clifford. Hey, I'm gonna make you
Shout
watch
out.
this. I'm gonna make you watch it.
Shout out.
But it was whenever I was a senior in high school, and we had a varsity doubleheader, and I had to pitch 14 straight innings.
How fun.
Yum.
And after the first game, I was just tired and I was ready to be done. I was hurting, and I was kind of like giving up on myself. And he literally walks up to the fence of the dugout, and he said, "If you don't, what'd he say? He said, if you don't get your head out your butt," and
He didn't say butt, did he?
no, he didn't.
No, they never do.
He said he was like, gut check, like, come on, like, gut check, like, you're better than this, like, you know how good you can be, and like, just push through, just gut check and dig deep with all you can. And that's just like really helped me with like coming here, because like it's so much different than high school. Everything is so much harder. The workouts are harder, the conditioning's harder, the practices are harder, the bullpens are harder. So it's just like stuck with me to like really dig down deep in myself and just play and practice with 110% energy every single chance I get. So
I've never heard that. Gut
She
check.
does.
I've never heard that.
Gut check.
Interesting.
It's a good one.
We'll start using that on my little sisters, and probably in a different way. All right. If you could invent a holiday, what would it be, and how would you choose people to celebrate?
Karley has a really good one,
I
actually.
do. I actually came up with it at the boater game earlier.
Yeah, I send y'all these questions, and then you
So-
don't actually look at them. So
Oh, we did.
No, we
okay,
did.
that makes
We
me feel
were-
better then.
So I was sitting at the basketball game, and I was like, I'm kind of hungry. And I was also like looking at my phone to like look at the questions. And then I saw that question. I was like, oh my gosh, National Free Food Day. Anywhere and everywhere you go is free.
Mm-hmm.
And best believe I'd be tearing up some crab legs, because I can eat my body weight in crab legs, and it'd be free.
So
like,
good.
especially like, especially like
yeah.
after like a long weekend playing 3 games,
Oh
and
my
you
gosh,
come back
yes.
and like the next day, like that Monday, it's National Free Food Day. Like,
Yeah,
oh my
fire.
gosh.
I think we should have that. We were talking about like adding the holiday. I think it should be spring break time. I think that should happen over spring break because we've never gotten a spring break in our entire existence.
No.
So I think that something because it's like we like go Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then it's like New Year's, and then we don't have anything. We have Valentine's Day, but like
you don't get off for that.
Yeah, we don't get off for that one. So I think we should have to get off like that holiday on spring break.
I like
we
this.
get to like binge eat because we burned so many calories.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I was gonna say like tax-free, but that's already a thing. But it's like a weekend thing, and I wish it were like a weekly thing.
I think that would be really,
I love tax-free weekend.
at least monthly.
Yeah,
like at least one weekend out of the month.
Something.
Yeah.
Yes. And it travels with you wherever you go.
Oh,
Like it renews. I would love that. I love tax-free weekend.
Me too.
I hit up the Target every time.
Oh yeah,
I love Target.
I went to Target the other day. I was like, I need to stop being in here. Like I bought like 3 things that I don't even need. I was like, Maggie, you've got to get out of here.
That's me, but for old times.
Karley is obsessed with makeup.
I am
You can't
guilty.
But
Guilty.
I mean, she's really good at it, so it's justified.
Thank you.
Do you do eyeliner as well as Tuesday?
Not as exotic as Tuesday.
Okay.
Like I love Tuesdays.
Exotic in a good way.
Yeah,
Yes.
exotic in a good
Genre.
way.
Yeah, for real.
Like she'd always be busting out like a different
It's cute.
style every
Yes.
single game. I'm like,
How do you do that?
Like, I wish I could do
that.
like I'm a nursing major and like my hand ain't that steady. Even as a nursing major, I'm like my hand ain't that steady. I can't do that. I can barely do like the little wings.
Yeah.
But I do it just good enough to where you can't notice the miss up.
Exactly.
So
They're sisters, not twins.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's what I tell myself about my eyebrows every day.
Same, Chloe.
All right, how do you balance the physical and mental demands of being a college athlete? Lots goes into this, I'm sure.
I think it's like looked different over the years for me personally. Like when I was younger, I'm not gonna lie, like I really didn't take care of my body that well. Like I would, the regular like ice and like drink water but I've never been very good at eating well. Like I'll eat like I'm not a picky eater. I'll eat anything you put in front of me, like fruits, vegetables. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, it's green. But I obviously like, you're limited to so much time and money, so it's like I haven't really ate very well. And like the first 2 schools I went to, we didn't have an athletic trainer. The first one, she got fired, and then my second school, that's a different story. But at CBC, we had one trainer, but it was like we had one athletic trainer for all the sports. So it's like we didn't have access to him. So, I mean, really I just gone to the chiropractor for my physical health. But then here we have a fantastic training staff here. So I go every day. I do my physical therapy exercises, and they give me treatment, and they're just great people. And they also help me with my mental health because I'll sit there and tell them, everything that's going on. So it's kind of a good balance of like taking care of my physical and mental health. But we have a great athletic training staff here, and I'm very thankful for them. But mental, mainly like just trying to focus on my relationship with the Lord, like keep that in check. Because if I'm not putting Him first, I can definitely tell. Like, for example, today I did not have my quiet time as soon as I woke up this morning, and so I cried.
You felt that?
Yeah, I felt that. I cried like literally the whole lunchtime because I was so stressed about everything going on and stuff. So yeah. But honestly, teammates help you more than anything. They're the mental, because I can tell y'all anything in bullpen or like just in a game and stuff. There's been several times where me and Karley have just cried into each other's shoulders, and we just had to dry the tears, and then we go back to the dugout,
That's right.
So
It was 6 in the morning.
yeah,
I remember that.
That was hard.
It was 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
No, but I like mental, like stuff that's helped me mentally has like what Maggie said, like my teammates and stuff ever since I've been here, because in high school I didn't have that. We you had a group here, a group there, a group there. Like nobody like just was all together. Like we weren't all a team. And so it was really hard trying to like find a place to like fit in, honestly. And like I got along with everybody. Like I'd never had any problems with anyone, except a couple of people. But
But she shall not be named.
But story for a different time. But but it was just really hard, like trying to find that place where I belonged.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I came here, everyone was just constantly like loving on you, caring for you, praying for you, like would just text you randomly like the day you had a big exam, be like, good luck, I'm praying for you, you got it. Like the other day I had my TEAS exam for nursing, and just randomly Mac texted me and she's like, hey, I'm praying for you, like good luck, I hope you do good. And I was just like I never had this, like this is awesome. Like, and I've never experienced any other team, travel or high school, that's been as close knit as it is here. So that's really helped me mentally. And then physically, just like along with what Maggie said, just like we had trainers, but at high school, but they just kind of were for everybody. So it was a lot harder to get what I needed to take care of done, because they were constantly working on football and soccer and baseball. Like, it was just really hard. But coming here and having Madison and Bailey and Will and Ashley, just like having all of them to help and like really take care of my shoulder, my elbow, and my dang ankle. It's broken.
Everything.
Literally everything.
If you pitch, your whole body hurts.
Literally. Yep. But it's just because now I'll just walk up in there and they're like, okay, what are we doing today? Cupping, needling, just therapy, bands, icing, heat. I'm just like, shh.
All the above.
Luxury. Okay. But yeah, so that's what's helped me a lot too. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, what's your go-to karaoke song? And are you actually good at it or no?
No, I'm not.
I already knew that answer.
No, I wish I was a singer. My mom's a singer. I'm not a singer.
You didn't
I got
get that
my
gene.
I don't like my dad. I can't sing. I sing hymns, but very low. You know. I just said "Baby" by Justin Bieber because I know all the lyrics to that song. You know. Probably need to keep the hymn singing so it doesn't sound as bad with me in there. But I can sing that song.
Okay, I'll take it.
Honestly, mine has been Defying Gravity from Wicked. I know.
I need to hear this though, honestly.
I low-key feel like I can hit it,
I think you
but
can.
like at the same time I'm not doing it on here. Cause like
Maybe let's back the mic up if you
There's-
decide to do it.
there's like I'll be sitting in my car and I don't know if it's just me being in my car or what.
Our vibes are always
The
good.
car acoustics sound better.
But
They do.
But I was coming home from the Arkansas bowl game in Memphis, and I had me and my best friend and her boyfriend and my boyfriend, and we were all coming home, and I was just, me and her love Wicked, so we both turned it on. We were like, yeah, let's play it, just to mess with our boyfriends. And I just started singing, and the song was over, and she looked over at me and she said, why'd you low-key hit that? I was like, I don't know, I didn't know I did.
That's funny.
I think I'm not a singer. I'm not an on-stage person either, so I sing in my shower, but I like Bohemian Rhapsody, and I sing
I love
every
it.
single part.
I love
every
it.
part.
And period.
The high, the low, the backup vocals, it's all me.
As you
And
saw
period.
mine. I would pay to see that.
I also really like Hamilton too.
Oh, I love
love
Hamilton.
some Hamilton.
My
No, me and
mom
Marley
loves
love
Hamilton.
I love Hamilton. I know every word.
Marley will be the next
I can
episode.
sing you all 2
I'll ask Marley about it next episode. I'll
yeah.
ask Marley about it. Yeah. I'll be like, so your sister told me a little thing.
Yeah.
Make her sing. Make her sing.
You wouldn't sing. I can't make them sing.
It's
You gotta make
Marley.
them
You
sing.
gotta make them
It's
sing.
Marley.
Marley could probably do it.
I'll ask her about
bold than
it.
me.
I'll ask her about it. I will. Okay. What is your pre-game routine or superstition that you swear by? Either or. Or both.
See, I read this question and I was like, I don't know.
Some people don't have one.
I don't have like a superstition,
Mm-hmm.
but I kind of like looking back from last season. I was like, okay, I kind of have a routine that I do. I was like, but it's not like a superstition. It's not like I have to do it. It's just
Okay.
like a habit thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll get up in the morning. I'll go to the den, the nutrition den, and I'll get
Oh,
me
yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'll get me a large, either Hulk or Swamp. The Swamp sounds bad, but I promise it's so good.
It is good.
And then the Hulk is like green apple and blue raspberry
Okay.
So far.
with I think it's coconut liftoff or
Mhm.
no, it's lime liftoff because it's sour. Because
Okay.
I love sour stuff.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll go get me a large one of those, and then I'll come back to my room, and I always do a slick back ponytail,
Mhm.
which I really can't do that anymore because now I've got bangs.
You're like, I didn't think that
yeah.
one through.
But I've got bangs now, and I'm a redhead, which is new. Last year I had black hair.
Join the dark side.
Yeah, last year I had black hair. But then I'll do like a little bit of makeup, like what I have on now, and then I jam to Hamilton.
I love Hannah Montana. So what
No,
you
I
said?
said Hamilton.
Oh, Hamilton.
I said
Stop, I love
All right,
Hamilton.
Grandma. I think it's time for a
Balls.
hearing.
Sorry, it really is. No, I love both, so no.
I will turn my car, and I'll just sit in my car. My car is like my safe place.
Karley will be there 3 hours before we're supposed to be there, and she'll sit in her car.
I will.
She'll sit in her car.
I will. I don't know what my car. If I'm stressed out, I go to my car.
Yep.
If I don't want to be in my room, I go to my car. Like my car is my safe place.
Yeah, it's-
Like nobody can touch me in there. That's my little like hideout that
Mhm.
I can lock people out
Yeah.
of. It's just mine. It's my space,
Mhm.
and I love it. And so I'll just sit there. I'll turn my volume all the way up, and I'll just jam out to Hamilton. And
I love
oh,
it.
sometimes I go to Sonic too and get a
Yeah.
chili cheese coney.
Yeah, you were talking about that today too.
A chili cheese coney. Hey, it's $1.49
Today.
today
Yep.
at Sonic.
I saw that too.
A chili cheese coney.
I don't
We'll have to
like
go.
chili though, so I did not go.
What?
Oh my goodness.
Chloe!
Okay,
Yeah.
so I have a reason behind it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's valid or not, but I do have a reason. So when I was like 2, my mom told me this story when I was growing up. I was like, Mom, is there a specific reason I just don't like it? She goes, yes. So she told me that when I was 2, she fed me too much chili one night, and I spent the rest of the night like puking.
Oh,
Because
no.
I have really bad acid reflux.
Yeah.
And when I was younger, it was really bad. And it just now got like bad again. Like in the last 2 years, I've had flare-ups again. So, and now I just like associate it with that, and
That's
I
fair.
can't eat it.
Yeah.
Like I can't do it.
Mm.
It always smells good.
My dad can make
Yeah.
some mean chili.
I made chili this week actually. Me and Marley have been eating it.
My
It's
dad
pretty
can
good.
make some mean chili. Shout out to my dad. Love you, man. You make some bomb chili.
Oh my god.
Okay, so the OSDN superstition that we have is in a game, and this is any broadcast, not just softball, any broadcast. Someone will say something, and like I literally want to fire them on the spot, even though I can't fire them, but I really want to just like hit them really hard upside the head. They'll be like, in softball, they'll be like, oh gosh, what is it? I just had it and I lost it.
They hated on me last year.
They said
They did?
Yeah, they were like, they were telling on my stats.
Oh, stop.
Oh, that's our play-by-play announcer, girl. That's not me. That's not me.
They were talking
I
about
work
me
in
and
the
Marley a lot,
trailer. Yeah, we do like to mention like the sibling duos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes my mama happy.
I bet she loves
Yeah,
that.
it makes us happy too though.
Yeah. But in the trailer, we'll be working on a broadcast, and we'll be like, okay, there's only like so many minutes left or so many outs
Yeah.
left, and I'll be like, why did you say that? Why? Because now we're gonna go like 5 hits with no outs.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you say that? And I just want to hit them so bad. They jinx it every time. They jinx it. Or like in basketball, they'll be like, okay, there's 30 seconds left, and I'm like, okay, well now they're just gonna foul every 2
Yeah,
seconds. Like,
yeah.
why would you say that? And I hate when they say it. I hate it.
I-
We need to get it laminated. Like, just don't talk about
Don't
the game
talk about it.
in the trailer. Don't
That's
do it.
funny. I feel like in basketball, like the last 30 seconds of the game takes like 15 minutes.
It's the
Yes.
longest part of
Like
the whole game.
it is the longest part of the whole game. Like,
Especially if
And
the score is
football,
close.
yes, if it's
too.
close.
Have y'all noticed that with football too? Like the
Oh
last
my gosh,
2
it's
minutes.
so long.
The last 2 minutes.
Football game days are the
Football.
longest days of my life, so.
So-
I bet they
I'm
are.
used to that.
So my boyfriend, Payne.
They're all
I'm crying.
We're there all day.
So my boyfriend Payne, we were gonna go to Sonic and get a sweet treat. And he was still sitting in his room. I was like, "Are you gonna pick me up?" Or like, "What? Like what?" He said, "No, the game will be over in 2 minutes. There's 2
You're like,
minutes
"That's
left
a
in this
lot."
football game." And he's like, "It's the championship. There's 2 minutes left." I was like, "Okay, whatever." Just trying to
That's a lot.
ignore it. 15 minutes goes by.
Yep.
And he finally answers his phone, and I'm like, yeah, 2 minutes, huh? He said 2 minutes, huh? I said, I was wanting my sweet treat like 30 minutes ago. Like, what?
Yeah, now I'm hangry.
Now I'm angry.
And
like,
it's your problem.
Yeah. He said, I'm sorry. The game, they had so many timeouts. I was like, I don't care. Watch it on your phone.
That's right. We can take it to go. Let's go.
That's what I did.
Let's
When I
go.
took my game to go.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
right.
Maggie got here and we had to wait to film because she was finishing her game.
And her Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah, she ate dinner finally.
Yeah, probably dinner. Shout out to Marley Bright and Chloe Wilbanks. Y'all won against my soul.
Oh, shout out. That was cute. I was like, what is she saying?
Hopefully,
It didn't register. It registered.
hopefully, if Tacos for Life is still open, I'll go get me a big old quesadilla.
They close at like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be there.
Yeah, you'll make it. You're good. Okay. Oh wait, I already asked that question, JK. Can you share a moment where you learned a tough lesson on the field? Which I'm sure, being a pitcher, there's plenty of.
Yeah, there's lots of those.
Yeah. So.
From which month?
She said, which day you want to talk about?
Yeah, which day you want to talk about? Because I feel like every day the Lord teaches me something new. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I think I would say just like coming from I know I've talked about high school a lot, but I'm still like so freshly out of it that's really kind of all still I know.
Mm-hmm.
But coming from a high school team where I was the main pitcher, I pitched every single inning of every single game.
Mm-hmm.
And same way with my travel ball team, I was always pitching. If I wasn't pitching, I was playing shortstop or outfield. Like, I was always in the game in some way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think coming here and realizing that, like, I don't have to be the best.
Yeah.
Like, I have 8 other pitchers behind me that are just as good
Mm-hmm.
and can get the same things done.
Yeah.
And all the other infield and outfielders, like, I don't always have to be there. And so I feel like that's kind of been hard, just to like realize, like, you don't have to be in every single game. Like, it's okay to not have to be the best.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, yeah, it makes you feel better because it's not all that pressure's not
Yeah.
on you. Like, we're all here.
yeah,
to
that
help each other
pressure's
out.
not on me anymore, where I'm just like obviously, yes, I do want to play every game if I can, but just like realizing, like, okay, like, you can take a step back. You don't have to. It's not on you. Like,
Yeah.
the weight's not on you to go in there and strike everybody out or catch
Yeah.
every fly ball and hit every single home. Like, it's just, that's just kind of like where I've been, just realizing, like, I don't have to always be the leader like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's been mine.
That was a good answer.
That can
Good
be
job.
like really, honestly, like
Thanks.
like lifting off of your shoulders. You know, the weight has lifted off your shoulders. I feel like you definitely. I watched you learn that last year, and like seeing you like grow and mature in that, and realize like, hey, like, we're all like gonna work together as a team. Like, we call the pitchers the team within the team all the time, and so it's really cool because it's like, okay, like, I know if I don't have a good day, I don't have to pitch through that. Like, Karley can come in and back me up, or Tuesday can take over. Like, whoever it is, maybe pitching, and that's very comforting because also when you're on the mound, you can pitch with so much more confidence. And like, I think that's what I've learned too. Like, over the 5 years I've played collection.
Granny! That's okay, me too.
Exactly.
Chris Babb calls me grandma.
We need to add you to our senior day. I need to talk to Coach Sexton about that.
Yes!
That would be so cool.
That sounds
Get you the
fun.
bouquet of flowers too.
I just the baby.
Yeah, Connie's just
I
a
would
pretty
cry.
baby.
You gotta put me ball.
I mean, but I'm literally mental note. Okay, but anyway,
We'll put 'em in a
my
group chat.
I probably learned like to pitch with confidence, just like chill out and just like throw your, because I think a lot of times we want so bad to do good that we kind of like, I don't know, take the steam off, and like we're trying to be perfect all the time, if that makes sense. But it's like full steam ahead, no regrets. Like, I'm going 120,000%, and I'm not taking any speed off of this pitch. And if I hit somebody, I hit somebody. If I walk somebody, I walk somebody. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm gonna have complete confidence because the Lord has confidence in me to be in that position. So go ahead.
I remember the first time I ever hit somebody pitching.
It's so scary.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
I think I was in like 12U. And this was just like when my speed was finally starting to
get
like
better, yeah.
get better. And I mean, I nailed this girl right in her kneecap. And she starts limping to
Not
first.
the kneecap, Karley.
I got bad knees. That
She's-
hurts me.
I know, same.
She starts limping to first base, and I just start crying. And I run
Of
over
course you
to her.
cried. I didn't
ran-
cry when I had my first ballot.
I ran over to her. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Carly wasn't even the one that got
I'm
hit.
so
And she's
sorry.
crying.
I was like, are you okay? I'm so sorry.
That's so funny. Stop.
And then my coach came out there and he said, Carly.
You're fine.
No.
What is your problem?
He said, Carly, no.
That's so funny because now, if we hit somebody, we're just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You're like, that's second nature.
No,
Like,
right? I hit, we were the other day we were scrimmaging, I hit Kate with the changeup, and I was like, frick, I didn't even hit you with a hard pitch. I should have hit you with a curveball instead of a changeup.
Now I'm just like, walk it off.
Whatever.
You're fine.
It's
You're
fine.
fine.
At least I didn't take 4 to get you to first base, you know? Just one. That's right.
All right. If you could switch lives with a celebrity or athlete for a day, who and why?
Taylor Swift. Because I know that you're not a fan of Taylor Swift, are you?
I'm not a
I didn't think you were. Me and Marley are Swiftie fans, so.
That
Ask
checks out
her.
so much, honestly.
If you ask Marley about Taylor Swift, she can go on for days. So.
All right, I'll make sure to not ask that question.
Yeah.
Next
Bring up
episode.
Harry Styles too, and you're just gonna be here all night.
We already mentioned him last episode. I think that man deserves
Really?
a break. That
so-
shows you.
No, wait, was
watch
it
our episode?
Was
Maggie.
it Love? Was it Love?
Yes.
Of
knew
course it was love.
Yeah. But that shows me that you did not.
No, I do. I did last year. I didn't realize we had started. I thought we were the first episode, low-key, when you texted us. I was like, all right, turn up.
You know, you were supposed to be, but having 6 of y'all at once in a group chat was really confusing to me, and I was like, all right,
Yeah.
whoever comes first gets posted
There you go.
first.
That's
So,
fair.
that was my bad. My bad, everybody.
No, it's fine.
I don't know who I'd switch lives with. Like, there's just, like, so many. Actually, you know what? I got one. Keith Urban. That is
my
my
gosh.
husband. I love that man with my whole heart and soul. Saw him in concert my senior year of high school.
Would you switch places with him or his wife? Does he have a wife or?
Yes, I
Yes,
would switch places
Nicole
with Nicole
Kidman.
Yep,
Okay,
Nicole
perfect.
Kidman.
They're both
That Australian accent.
I knew y'all both were doing that.
That Australian accent. Man, and shout out Keith Urban. He
Oh my
just came
gosh.
out with a new album. It's called High and Alive, and he's having his world tour, and he'll be in Nashville on October 17th.
I'm so glad you know all
Thank
that.
you for the promo.
Yeah,
I
thank
will.
you for the.
I will.
This is not advertised, by the way, everybody.
not sponsored.
This is not sponsored.
I'll give that man
In
a
any
shout out.
profession.
I'll give that man a shout out any day of the week.
Oh my word.
I love Keith
A
Urban.
free plug, everybody.
I listen to him on
Shout
the
out to
over here,
Carly for her
actually.
free plug. I'm about to start texting her for freaking podcast plugs. That was great. Oh
Carly
my
can give you
gosh.
advertisements.
I got y'all. Don't worry about it.
I think mine would be Jason or Kylie Kelsey. I love them.
I love Kylie Kelsey. I love them so much.
That's such a good answer. I can put that
I
like 5
literally
minutes.
want. That's hilarious. I literally want to be Kylie. Like her personality, I want to be her. So
I love them, and I love their podcast. I listen to
Me
the Brothers
too.
podcast, and it's so funny.
It's hilarious.
It's so funny.
me and Marley both.
Shout
listen
out to the Kelsey Brother podcast. Go watch that one too, everybody.
Say hey, you'd be a promoter too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, it is my major, so I'd hope.
She kinda
It's
has
kind
to
of
do
my
it.
major. I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
I do it for free, guys.
She's just that good.
I do it for free too, so I think it's okay. Technically, I pay to do it. Okay. How has softball impacted your life outside the game?
It's given me my best friend in the whole world. It really has.
Shout out.
Yeah, her name's Eva Godwin. I'm actually seeing her Saturday. We're going out to dinner.
We name drop a lot on this podcast.
We do name drop.
Yeah. So I was picking up with a team called Arkansas Premier because I was the youngest on my actual travel ball team. So when everyone was a freshman in high school playing high school ball, I was in 8th grade still just sitting there.
Yeah.
And my coach called up, the coach for Arkansas Premier. He's like, hey, I've got a pitcher. She's got a pitch. Like, can you please take her and let her play for you? He's like, yeah, sure. So then I met Eva. And at first, we are polar opposites. Like, she's very bubbly, excited, like very golden retriever.
You
I
give
love
me those
that.
vibes.
And
So there are twins.
You give me those vibes, yeah.
me,
Yeah.
Yeah, girl.
well, if you met Eva,
It's a different level.
it's a different level.
Okay.
But it's not like an annoying type. It's just like she's just always like happy and cheerful and bubbly
I
and
love that.
excited. And I was just kind of like, why? I was like, nobody is that happy all the time.
Well, you
That's
mean you have an
literally me.
RBF.
I was
Zach
like,
has to tell me to fix my face before he put me on camera, y'all. all the
That's
time.
so
I-
During
funny.
football season, it was bad.
I was
He said,
like-
Chloe, you need to get on that. And I was
yeah, I was like, I do not like this girl. She is too much for me. Like, I cannot deal.
That's
And
so funny.
she also thought I was a brat because of my RBF.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, fair enough. And then we started talking, and we've been inseparable ever since.
Mhm.
It's been we've been best friends for 7 years now.
Aw.
And she actually graduated a year early, so she should be a freshman in college, but she's a sophomore at U of A.
Mm.
And she's a Phi Mu. She lives in the mansion this year. She's super excited about it.
Oh, I want to go visit.
Yeah, it's the pink one, the pink mansion. Yeah.
Oh my
She
god.
lives in that one.
She's bougie, girl.
Yeah, she is a bougie
Period.
girl. And she's coming to home this weekend because she lives in BB. And so we're going to meet up in Little Rock and go out to dinner. And I'm so excited.
Period.
BB's my backyard. I'm from Cabot, so.
But yeah, it's softball has given me my absolute best friend in the entire world.
Aw.
So
I would probably say the same thing, like that, and it's like drawing my family together. Like me and Marley have always played together. We just moved her up. Like we always
Yeah, she just
moved-
played up, yeah.
Yeah, we literally did like we just moved her up, and then like
Mhm.
her going into college. I'm like, yeah, like play college ball, like. And then I was like, when I got here, I was like, you're coming here too. So it's just really made our family really close. And then my closest friends at the facility that I talked about last season, like at Apex, like all my best friends, like that I met through softball. So I'm just grateful for all the connections and the relationships that I've created through that because I feel like that's pretty rare now. Like everybody connects through like the phone or the internet or something like that, and it's like we have something all in common, all at common ground, and it's like we're not attached to a screen, like we're
It's a
actually
breath of fresh
outside
air.
and we're doing something productive, and like it's really cool because I get to support girls that are still playing right now, even in our conference. So
and we all struggle together.
Oh, yeah.
That 5-minute plank, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Real.
But
Good answers, y'all. Great job.
thanks.
Okay. This is our last fun question. This is our last question, actually.
oh my.
Okay. What's a hobby or a skill you've always wanted to learn but haven't had the chance?
Oh, gosh.
Because I'm sure you guys stay plenty busy with softball.
Okay,
Oh, that was.
I am obsessed with watching gymnastics.
I
love it.
Okay.
I absolutely love it because I did gymnastics when I was like really, really little.
I did too.
And
but
then-
my mom made me choose between that and softball, and we see
Same.
what won. So.
Well, mine,
Yeah, I did.
mine was between gymnastics, softball, and pageants. And I
Oh
decided.
my gosh, tell your fun fact.
Give me a fun
Got a fun
fact.
fact.
Do it.
I do have a fun fact.
Okay.
I was actually featured
You're
on.
so close right now. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I
They pick up
was
really well.
featured on Toddlers and Tiaras with a snake.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my god.
You have to go
All
right
right, so
episode.
tonight when I'm editing, I'm gonna go find that.
Go
and we're
find the
gonna
episode.
put it in
Yes.
the episode. Okay.
Yes, Ju.
Season 5, episode 6.
Okay,
I had
I'm
a
gonna
snake
need you
named
to
Slither.
text that to me so I can.
Slither is crazy. I didn't know that much.
Yeah, his name was Slither.
That's hilarious.
Okay, so fun fact: I was also a pageant kid when I was little, but I was
Hey.
forced because my mom wanted to put me in them, right? And I hated it. I was the worst at it because I was just so boyish as a kid.
Me too.
My
Oh, yeah.
dad always tells me, shout out Bill. He said, "You're the son I never got," because my dad
No,
has all
same.
daughters.
My dad says the same thing.
So, glad we're all in that boat together. So, my mom put me in these, and I never won a single pageant. But both of them, I have two younger sisters. and both of them won Grand Supreme whatever before I even placed. And
That's
I've
hilarious.
held a
I'm
grudge
sorry.
ever since.
That's hilarious.
Ever since. They were made for that life, though, I think, and I was not. So it was a sign for me to get out early, and I did. Because as soon as they started winning, my mom didn't care about me anymore.
That's so funny.
No,
I found our own way in life.
I did pageants all the way up until I was a senior in high school.
Oh,
very cool.
That's when I did my last one. And then everyone tried to ask
Future
me to
Miss
do.
OBU?
You have to have a talent for that.
Do that.
You have to have a talent for that. I ain't got no
February 7th.
pitch.
Yeah, just pitch on stage.
What, with all my makeup done, my hair about 10 feet up in the air?
Yeah, girl.
Bro, I'd be the one to sail it over their head.
I mean,
Like,
so they can't do it.
Yeah.
You should so do
I'm gonna
that.
sign you up. I'm gonna go fill out your
No, me totally.
application.
I still have all of my pageant dresses too.
You
So
really could do it.
There you
Why don't
go.
you do it for real? Is it in the fall or the spring?
It's this spring,
Okay, that's what I thought.
February 1st.
we have a
7
game.
p.m.
We have a game. We have a game. Can't do
We
it.
have to pause the game, Coach Jackson.
They're starting season early this year.
That's
Everybody.
right.
Like a month early. Yeah, it's making my broadcast schedule a lot. It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you and baseball start early. You both start on that same weekend.
Yeah.
Fun
It's
time.
kind of crazy.
Basketball don't end until February.
But yeah.
Almost March.
March, honestly. I think
Yeah.
their last conference series is the first week of March,
Yep.
and then they'll go in the GAC tournament if they make it.
Yep. We don't do that though, sadly. They bring in like actual people to do that.
Y'all are professionals.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We win the
What the
award
heck?
every year. Every year.
Y'all should. My parents literally brag on y'all all the time. They're like, y'all, our sports network
Maggie,
is
I love
the
your
best.
mom.
No,
I love your
I'm
mom.
saying so for real. They asked if you were going to sit with us this year again at the banquet. I was like, yeah. Close.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. I was so excited when I got invited to that last year.
I know. That was a good banquet. That
Oh,
food
yeah.
was fire.
And it was fire. Pasta?
Oh, I had way too much food.
so good.
Yeah, my dress didn't fit after that.
No, I don't remember what I wore, but I was not comfortable with it.
It was
Oh,
one of
that was
those I was
funny.
like, I'm good. I'm glad I have a flowy dress on.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, this makes me feel better about myself. for
Yeah,
sure.
it was the bloat was hidden.
the carbs were doing their work, and yeah, that's so real.
I'm trying to think.
Maggie wore leggings to it.
Did I?
Yes, you did. I
Of course
remember
I did.
that.
Obviously, look how I'm dressed right now, y'all.
They,
Like,
they said, we're going to leave it up to the seniors, and Maggie said, leggings.
Leggings it is, baby.
Her hair was still wet, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember my hair was still wet.
Yeah.
I have no shame.
I sat with you and your sister and
Yeah.
your mom.
Oh, and yeah, my best friend was there.
Yes.
Yeah, I just watched. Yeah, she was sitting at the table too. I forgot she came.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think hobby. Honestly, the only thing that I do is like read books. Honestly, outside of.
Are you an
like,
audiobook person or like an
I-
actual book
both.
like reader? Okay.
My mom forced me and Marley to read books when we were little, and I think it's like made us have a love for it, and so now both of us still love to read. So yeah, but I love listening to audiobooks and podcasts, all this stuff.
All the things.
Yeah.
I love to read and write. I'm an avid reader and writer. And fun fact, I'm actually published to the school. Fun fact. So you can go find it actually. It's like it's like a long creative nonfiction essay that I wrote, and the school
I do
published
want to
it.
read it.
Yes, I shall send it in the group chat.
Stop,
I'll
send it in the group chat. We have lots of things to put in the group chat, obviously.
Yeah, we do. We need a list. I'm
We need a
sorry
list.
now. But I can't do audiobooks because I'm like a visual learner in
Mhm.
person. So like if I just listen, nothing's gonna stick, and I'm gonna
That's
be like,
fair.
oh, what am I actually like? What's going on?
Yeah.
No. But I do love a true crime podcast.
Oh, love a true
I
crime.
love true
Yes.
crime. I listen to them all the time. Like, and I have SBU on just as background noise in my apartment all the time. My mom and me grew up and like bonded to true crime. Like that was our thing.
Aw.
Like mommy daughter late nights because we were both night owls, and it was just true crime.
I love it.
Me and my mom would sit and watch the Murdaugh
Yes.
cases
Oh,
on Netflix.
those are so good.
They are. Why are they so good?
Yeah, it was so. I was like blown away. I was like,
Mhm.
no way this is actually happening right now.
Mhm.
And Mom was like, yes, it is.
You're like, so fun fact, I had 4 knee surgeries and 2 shoulder surgeries by the time I graduated high school. And I have a whole medical thing. It's for everyone at home. Don't be alarmed. It's a whole thing. Everyone just calls it a grandma disease, which that's really what it is.
I feel like it, bro.
But but every time after I would have a surgery and I would just be stuck at home, like in my recliner or whatever, my mom and me would switch between true crime, so like all the Jeffrey Dahmer tapes, like the tapes or whatever.
Yeah,
I love the tapes.
those.
Or when we got sick of that and needed a break, we go to the Cooking Network.
Oh yes, we go.
Chopped. I love Chopped. I want to
Yes.
play Chopped in my own kitchen.
We played Chopped last year.
We
Actually,
did.
for our
We
our
did.
Heart Week in winter.
And our group should have won.
Yeah,
You're robbed.
We had fun. Ours was so good.
yeah. And me and
sounds so
Karley like
fun.
helped like set the table up pretty.
And it was
Aw.
so pretty.
Invite me next time, y'all.
And
I
Coach
will
Jackson
join.
We will.
That sounds
and
so
Coach
fun.
Kuntz were both chomping down at our food. And everyone else said that they only took like a bite of theirs. We were like,
If
oh yeah,
Coach
we got it in
likes
the
our food,
bag.
that's saying something because Coach Kuntz is literally the pickiest eater.
Yes.
So walk this way. She'll literally sit here and tell you that. Like I'm not even kidding.
I need to have an
It
episode
should
where I
just
just have the
mention.
coaches on. That
Really
should be,
do.
that
You
should be
do.
my final episode for my final semester.
You should.
Yes.
All right, y'all get ready. You're coming on. I'm making it a thing. Because he sent me like the whole list for the whole semester, and it's like 10 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went through my planner. I was like, that's like 2 weeks unaccounted for between like all the breaks and everything.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be one of those fillers
Period.
for sure. And I think I'm gonna do another. Oh gosh, what did I outtakes from?
Oh yes.
Yes, I love that.
That one
outtakes
was that
so
was good.
I'm gonna do another outtakes probably. Those always do well. So I got the creative juices flowing. Look at me go.
Let her go.
Or-
I gotta pump it up for my last semester, you know.
That's right.
And I gotta find someone to take over.
I thought that girl that you introduced us to was taking.
She transferred.
Oh, no!
Yeah, she is going to U of A now. So
Oh,
yeah.
That's lame.
yeah.
Who wants to go to U of A? Besides your best friend.
Bro,
Well,
that place is too big.
I'm
No, for real.
applying there for law school in the fall. So
You gonna have to walk
Praying for
3
you.
miles to
yeah.
every
Fun
class.
fact, everybody. So no, I only have to go to one building for the law school.
Chloe got a man,
Right.
Yeah,
Actually,
so-
I love Fayetteville.
So I took my
I
okay.
do
So
too, honestly.
fun fact, I worked for Taylor King Law here in town. That's my internship. Shout out Taylor King and all of them. I love you guys. Best bosses ever. And they, like, I sat down one time and I was like, I think I want to go to law school. So they talked with me through it and they were like, okay, go tour. So over Christmas break, I went up there on my own. I've never been up there either. This is my first trip up there. And I went and toured the school and the law school and just, you know, walked around campus and saw Greek Road, saw all the pretty houses and so it was fun, and now I'm scheduled to take the LSAT February 8th. Everyone pray for me, please God.
We will.
And I take the writing portion next week on Thursday. So
Praying for you, Chloe, for real.
Thank you,
Big girl
thank you.
moves, bro.
I know.
Big girl moves for real.
Adulting. I'm grown. It's weird.
I know, same.
not
It's like I
fun.
applied for my first job the other day and I was like, ew.
You're like, oh,
I'm gonna throw up.
It's like our frontal lobe is developing, and I
I
can
know,
feel
right?
it. Like I can feel it.
It's crazy.
It's weird.
And I'm just here.
Carly's like, and I'm 19 years old.
I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Guys, I should actually still be a freshman.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't turn 20 until August 5th.
Oh my gosh, you have a late birthday.
Yeah.
A very late
Yes.
birthday.
Mhm.
I have like a regular late birthday. Like
as soon
my birthday is 2 days before graduation in May.
like as soon as I turned 5, my mom was like, "Get out of my house," and stop. Take me to preschool.
She said, "You've been here an extra year. Go.
Yo,
She said, "You're going to school."
You're done. You're done."
that's so funny.
That's so.
And there we
weird.
go.
That's crazy that you're literally 19 because I'm gonna be 23 tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
since this won't be posted until next week, it's actually going to be her late birthday by the time this is
birthday.
posted. But January 24th, is that
Mhm.
tomorrow? January 24th, everybody, put it in your calendar. Maggie Huddleston's birthday.
It is.
I will be posting about it.
You're too sweet, Chloe. But that makes me literally like, that's crazy, Carly. Isn't that crazy? We
I'll be
played-
22 in May. And it's actually 2 days
Yeah.
after graduation, so I'll still be 21 when
That's
I graduate
crazy.
college. It's weird. I don't
I'll be
like
21.
it. I feel like I shouldn't be graduating.
Honestly,
right
I
now.
feel like that's more impressive because you can just be like, yeah, you're
Yeah,
college
fun
21,
fact.
like, sup, losers.
That'll be me, bruh.
Mhm.
If
You
I
will.
make it there.
You will. You will.
Yo.
If you can get into nursing school, you'll be fine.
Hey, I haven't been accepted yet. I apply.
Oh, okay.
I send in my application over
Oh,
spring
Lord,
break.
so.
But I did
She's
just
got it.
pass my TEAS exam
Okay.
for nursing.
Slay.
Yes.
That's right. I was
She was scared to
scared.
death.
Tell the
Me
story
too,
of what
okay.
actually happened this week, because I would love to share it personally.
Yes, please. Tell the
Alright.
story.
So we show up to Wade's on Monday morning at precisely 9 a.m. And Karley goes, yeah, I walked all the way to my exam and it wasn't even today.
Karley, y'all, if y'all know how far the nursing building is
It's
from my
far.
dorm,
It's like the furthest
far.
away.
It literally is so far.
Edge of campus.
Yeah. And your dorm is on the other edge of campus.
Yes, and I'm just like, I walk all the way over there. There's nobody there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check my email just to make sure, you know.
You should have done that before.
Right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And wakes up, studies the night before all night, gets there, and the child is literally not on exam.
I studied all night the night before, and then I wake up at 6 so I can study a little bit more
Yeah.
before it, and then I show up, and there's nobody there. I'm like, what the heck? So I check my email, and she's like, since MLK Day is Monday, and that's what I saw. So I was like, okay, shoot, Monday, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
No classes. We have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
No.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. It was actually
Wednesday
Wednesday.
morning.
Yeah, indeed Wednesday.
Oh.
But yeah, I did pass it. So.
Yeah, because it was funny because we were going up to her, why are you here? Like, why are you at Wade's, bro?
Yeah.
You should be, like, getting an education or something. And she's like, actually,
I
You're
get
like,
that. I
actually,
got
I
that
tried.
education on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I did.
That's okay. That's okay. Both of two of my older sisters, I have multiple, are nurses. One is a heart nurse, and the other is
That's
a,
cool.
I'm pretty sure she's a NICU nurse. I know she
That
works
is
with babies.
So cool.
Thank you.
So, yeah. What kind of nurse do you want to be?
So actually, I'm feeling like flex a little here.
Oh,
But I want.
should have asked.
No, you shouldn't have.
I'm gonna be graduating with my BSN.
Mm-hmm.
But then I want to go to APRN school and have an emphasis in dermatology.
Okay.
So like have my own practice
Yeah.
because my boyfriend Payne, he's a business major, so he can like help me set up my own practice. So
What's his name? I don't know.
Payne Greer.
No, I don't
He's a
know.
beta.
Is he one of my neighbors? Because I live by like every single one of
Do you
them.
live in Tapman?
I know I live in all apartments, the new ones.
Oh no,
'Cause-
Payne's a junior.
Oh, okay,
So
okay,
he's still living in Tollett.
okay.
but-
I live by literally every single one of the older
Yes.
ones. They're all my neighbors.
Oh my gosh,
He will
bless
be
your heart.
over in the apartments next year.
Okay.
And he's already told me that I am cooking him dinner and all of his roommates.
Okay, well, can I say something real quick? Because, so my neighbors, the beta neighbors, they have a, what are those fancy girls called that they cook on?
Oh,
I
a
forgot.
Blackstone.
Yes, they have a Blackstone. And
Oh my gosh, they do?
yes, and I swear I never see them actually cook in their apartment. They're cooking every meal in that Blackstone.
Oh
and
my
I'm
gosh.
concerned. Like, do they know how to cook in their apartment?
I
Do you
would be
know?
concerned too. Do they freaking
I know.
clean that thing properly? Because that's a whole process. I'm not kidding you. This
It
summer,
is. I watched TikToks on it.
this summer I kind of got on a like rabbit hole
yeah,
of that,
yeah.
and
Well,
it's just.
I don't know about the other betas, but I know Payne can't cook.
I'm assuming they all can.
Shout out Payne.
shout out
Sorry,
Payne.
We're gonna out you on this
Love
episode.
you. Love you. We've been together for 6 years.
Girl.
I
I
know.
wish I could keep a man that long.
I know we're getting engaged this year,
I
actually.
can't even find a man clue. Are you talking to anybody, Chloe?
No.
Oh, dang it.
No, I'm not. I gotta get into law school first, and then I've decided I'll
There
try
you
and
go.
find a
Then,
man.
then you find a lawyer, and it'll be all
That's
fine.
right. That's right.
Exactly. And, you know, get a lake house, and then we'll all come party at your house.
Yeah. We can go on a boat. We can get a boat.
Exactly.
Stop all day on the lake.
Shoot, let me leave Payne at home and let me join.
She said, forget him.
I really could.
I'll drive the boat.
Period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll be on the tube.
She
behind the
said,
boat.
I'll be behind the boat.
I'm gonna be slathered in tanning oil, 11 UV, and I'm
I
just
will
gonna
be
soak it up.
slathered in sunscreen 100 SPF.
No, I mean,
Me wanting to be a dermatologist and never reapplying my sunscreen.
Sinner.
I forget.
Terrible.
Do you know this is what your reminders app on your phone is for?
Well, I don't ever have my phone on the lake when I'm behind the boat.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I'll give you that. So when you get off the tube,
That's what I was thinking.
And
I normally
Put on the sunscreen.
Okay, hear me out though. Normally when I get off the tube, I sit under the canopy thing
Oh, yes.
on the boat.
yes.
So like I get in the shade
Yeah.
once I'm off the
Still
tube.
UV seeps through the shade.
But
And it
it's nice.
mirrors off the water. It reflects.
yeah,
But I'm in the shade though.
don't matter.
Don't.
When I'm on the floor,
Don't matter,
on
baby.
the boat.
Don't matter. Finds a way to win. That's Coach Jackson say. Find a way to win.
That's
Find a way
right.
to win.
Well, sometimes I just don't. Sometimes I don't want to reapply that sunscreen, and I don't want to win.
Oh, I want to reapply it. I don't want to walk around
But
like just
but my thing is
crying from how
with-
burnt I am.
with all of like my like ancestry of like having a bunch of like native in
Mhm.
me, I don't ever burn. I have never been sunburnt.
Really?
I just tan. Like it just goes to a tan. Like I've never burned.
I'm very jealous. I do burn, but I let
have
myself
to-
burn, and then I tan, and then I'm fine from there.
For baseball and softball season, I have to keep 100 SPF in my
No, I have
car.
watched you reapply several times.
Yes, many times.
Because-
And like the very first game where it's actually nice weather, I will let myself burn to get it out of the way, like that first really bad one.
Mhm.
And I did that last year, but I didn't do it. It's very smart because I burnt really bad to get it out of the way, and then I realized.
Yeah, your thighs were so bad.
Then I realized that weekend I was leaving for a comm department trip to Vegas. So I took oatmeal baths every night that week, and it was gone by the time I got on that plane. It was gone.
There you go.
If there's one thing I know how to do, it's heal a sunburn.
There you go.
If anyone needs help with that, let me know.
Chloe's got it.
Yeah,
Close
Thanks.
it.
yeah, I stay strapped now
There
with
you
my
go.
sunscreen.
There you go.
And, yeah.
Okay, are y'all picky about y'all sunscreen?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
when I put it on my face, I can't do the stick. Like it has to be the
burns.
lotion.
It burns. If
I
it's
just
stick.
feel so sticky. Like it just
That's
feels like
fair.
a grease ball.
like a
It's-
glue stick.
yeah, it's
usually
on
is.
my
Yeah.
face. I have to use the lotion, and I only use like the 30 proof. But
The super glow.
yeah, but like I also lifeguard, so like I'm used to like being out in the sun a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
So
I have to use a specific sunscreen because I have had sun poisoning before, and my face swelled up and my eyes swelled shut. It was so bad.
so did my brother.
And it started on my forehead, right? So it started up here, and it just worked its way down, like the swelling did.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was bad. So I can only use the CeraVe sunscreen because it's like, I don't know. But my doctors were like, only use this since you're a redhead. And I was like, okay. So that's all they use. And it's like $15 a month.
Yeah, Sierra, they're a good brand, but they expensive.
My little brother's the exact same way. Me and him are polar opposites. I tan very easily. Like I get dark in the summer. Like you've seen it.
Yeah,
I get
you do
dark.
Get really dark. She goes back super dark.
And my brother, whitest human on the face of the earth.
I'm like a snowman. I look like
Like,
Casper
he-
100%.
There was one time he came to the water park that I worked at. He came to the water park I worked at one time. He wasn't even there 3 hours. And he had boils
Bro,
on his
30
back
minutes. That's
from
all
the
it takes.
sunburn.
No.
30 minutes.
And I was like, how?
Oh my
Get to their skin. It'll get you.
I was like, we have the same blood. How are you not tan?
You were like, we are not related. We
I
did
was
not
like,
do this
how
one.
are you not tan? But he's also the polar opposite of me. He has literally said, I asked him why he doesn't do sports. And he literally told me, he said, if it involves sweating or me getting hurt, I don't want to do it. I'm like, you are such a girl.
That's such a woman answer.
No, for real.
I was like, bro. Ugh.
I'm that way, but with running. Like, if anything involves running, I won't do it. I will only run if something's chasing me. Like, that's the only time.
I think, I like to think that I'm like tough enough to like take on anything that comes at me. Like a bear.
Like
was
that?
that?
Did you hear that scream? Let me go get him. We'll let Karley out. We'll lock
Yeah.
the door, Maggie. We'll stay
Yeah, I was
behind.
gonna say, I'm not. I might be, like, it's so funny, Olivia today, she was like, actually, Maggie, you're so buff. And I'm like, thanks, Olivia. I was getting my shoulders needle.
Yeah.
I'm petrified. You can ask Morley. Like, I literally lock the door every single time she leaves the apartment. I have my pepper spray on me. I have my taser in my car. It's probably because I watch and listen to too much true crime, but I'm petrified.
That's so real, honestly.
Like, I'm literally
That's so
hyper
real.
aware all the time. Like, I will not
That's
go
how I
fight
am.
anybody. No. I'll be running away.
Yeah.
No, I leave my door unlocked.
I can't.
All the time.
We lock our apartment door and then I lock my bedroom door.
No, same. No, like, it's that serious to me. I'm like, no.
I'm like, no one's getting me.
No, but
Hey,
no one's
Mama.
getting me.
I
No.
tell everybody I'll be crazy enough that they'll just give me back. They won't.
That's
ever
what my
want me.
family tells me. Like, my sister just
Oh,
had a
that's
baby,
fair.
and since we all have C and K names, they just call me the crazy aunt. Like, I went over last weekend, and she goes, you know what I told Hazel when you were on your way over here? I was like, oh, Lord, what did you tell this poor child that doesn't even know what you're saying? She goes, I told her crazy aunt was on the way. I was like, thanks so much, sis.
Oh, I love the name Hazel. That's so pretty.
It's after her grandma.
Stop.
My sister's
That's
grandma.
Precious.
I hope Aspen doesn't say that about Riley to me.
Who's
Your
your
crazy
mine?
aunt's coming over.
Crazy aunt's coming to town.
My little niece, Riley, she just turned 4.
Aw.
That is super.
She's a precious baby angel. She does no wrong. I love her.
Facts. That's me with my 1-year-old niece. I'm like, that child can do no wrong.
Her hair is so long. Like, she
Must be
could
nice.
literally, like, and it's like a beautiful blonde, too. And she's got
I
the
wish I was
biggest
blonde.
blue eyes. And her hair is literally so long, she could flop her booty with it.
Come on.
And I'm like, how?
No,
Like,
4 years is
I'm
so
like,
long.
I'm like,
Mine
you're
is.
4 years old and your hair's longer than mine. And I've been trying to grow mine out for 5+ years and it's still,
How much heat you put on that hair?
I really don't.
Carley.
No,
Let's talk about how much you diet.
Yeah.
okay,
You're
but I've never
crying.
bleached it.
You're
That's fair.
crying.
I've never bleached
Listen,
it
There
though.
is
Carley
still bad chemicals
can-
in color,
yes.
girl.
But she literally can rock any hair color. I've seen Carley with several hair colors, and she rocks every single one. I'm like, every single time I'm like, Carley, I love this one. Please keep this one. She changes it.
2 months later, it's gone.
Well,
I'm serious.
okay.
I'm like, okay.
If I had to pick one hair color that I've ever done, it would be my black hair.
Your
that
black
was
hair was
such a
slay.
moment.
Such a moment.
That was
for
such a
Carley.
moment for me.
It was giving
But-
bad bleep.
But I would get phone call after phone call after phone call from my grandmother crying because of how much she hated my hair.
Stop.
And I got tired of listening. to
That's
it.
so real.
I was like,
That's
you know
so
what?
real. My dad and my stepmom hate my long hair.
Really?
Despise it.
I love it.
Despise it. I don't know why, but he's always harping on me, my poor dad. Like, every time I go over, the first thing is some comment about my hair, right? So he told me this summer, he said, I would give you $1,000 to cut it. And I said, no.
$1,000?
And then, hold on, he goes, how about 100 per inch? And I said, no, I don't want to cut my hair. I love my long hair.
Chloe, you're stronger than me.
She's
I'm
like,
shaving this mug. Waxing this mug. Like, all right.
But my dad is always harping on me about it, and I tell everyone that story, and they're like, $1,000? And I'm like, listen, y'all, I know I would hate my hair if I cut it. I would cry.
Yeah.
I would be in a deep depression. I couldn't do it. So,
Like, I don't regret my bangs yet that I
they're
got.
cute. I like them.
They're like the really short curtain bangs.
I
But,
love
like,
a curtain
I've
bang.
already noticed. Like, here, let me take this.
Yeah,
off
go
real
ahead.
quick. Like,
You just won't be able to hear us very
just
well.
kind of like this and like
She's the moment.
like this. I love it because it's something different. I've never had curtain bangs like this
Yeah.
before. But I can already tell my slick backs ain't gonna be like slick backs like last year.
No, you're gonna have to pull them out.
You
Bro,
might.
I already
bobby pins though.
Yeah, I've already been bobby pinning these bad boys.
She said, I'm already there.
I'm already on it, and I got a brand new wax stick that came in for my hair.
I love my wax stick for slick back days, especially when my
I got
hair's
a-
on like day 5 and it's disgusting.
I got a large
Same.
one from Sheen for $1.40,
Wow.
I don't think
But
I
got
ordered
and I will use
Hear
that till the
that.
day I
Yeah.
die.
of Sheen.
Come and raid with your Sheen hauls.
Okay.
I swear.
It's more
Whenever
her
Reed
than
gets on
me.
here, I'm sure she'll talk about Sheen as well.
I love
never
Emily.
ending.
Hey, I was kind of skeptical at first, like when I first got it, but I was like, hey, $1.40, like, let me just test it out. Love it.
Period.
And it's the same thing that's at Walmart.
The
The wax
gray
stick.
one?
But it
Yes,
comes from
but it's-
China.
But it's $10 at Walmart and $1.40 on
You know,
Shein.
you can probably find it for $4 at TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
But $1.40 from Shein?
I'm scared.
I don't think I'd order hair products off Shein.
I don't
Hey,
wear a lot of
I-
things off Shein unless it's swimsuit.
Also,
When I had the time, I don't even wear the bottoms. So.
Yeah, I can't.
When I had my black hair,
Oh no.
but I had my black hair, I bought extensions off Shein.
No, you did not. Carly.
I did.
Girl,
and
you
they
just
looked
cut some of
good.
mine off and dye them and glue them to your head.
No,
like,
for real.
And they looked good, actually. Like, I actually liked them, but they were like the synthetic ones, so like you couldn't like
Oh,
straighten
okay.
it or
Yeah.
curl it.
Yeah.
they
And
burn.
then-
They would like catch fire.
Yeah, I learned that. And then, well, because I didn't know for sure.
I did not know this story.
I had to test
I had to test it because I was gonna straighten them,
Yeah.
and I got they were doing good, and then they got
Carly.
down to the ends and they started melting. And I was like, oh.
Oh, I love the smell of burnt hair, melted hair.
Yeah, it's a good thing my ex-roommate Sandy wasn't in there because it was a little stinky.
That's not the reason Sandy's not her roommate.
No, that's
anymore.
not the reason. Sandy's not my roommate anymore, but shout out to Sandy. I love her. She's actually transferring.
Really?
Yeah, she told me the other day. She's like, I'm
Aw.
thinking about. She told me. I said, why are you transferring? She said, I'm tired of beating everybody.
I'm dead.
She plays tennis, guys. She plays tennis here. She's from Uzbekistan. And
That's so real.
and so I was like, oh, where are you thinking about going?
She's just tired of being the best.
Yeah.
Wish I was tired of being the best.
Facts.
And I asked her, I was like, where are you going? She said, I'm thinking about going to University of Hawaii. And I was like,
Oh.
well, take me with you, girl. I was like, tell them that I lived with you for a year. Let them have me too.
Oh my
Hawaii?
gosh.
Shoot.
No, for
Oh my
real.
gosh.
Who's on the next episode?
Your sister and hold on, let me.
I forgot who she
check.
told me she was with. Because again, what
Bro,
she
this has
told
been over an hour too.
I'm telling you, put the pictures together.
It's
a
bad.
mess.
Marley and Riley.
Riley Gillis
I think so. Wait.
or Riley, the freshman Riley.
Genzel.
that's
Freshman Raleigh.
Okay.
She's like sneaky good.
Interesting.
She's like really good.
She do be humming it from like the edge of the grass to second base though. And I'm just like, someone's gotta tell her to calm it down a little bit.
She's got a rocket for sure.
She does. No hate to the rocket.
She can swing that bat though, for real.
She can.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well,
She good.
on the University of Hawaii, I think that's a great note to end on because it's not sunny here, and I wish it were.
Honestly.
And it's 14 degrees.
Don't
and
remind
I
me.
hate it.
Literally.
I can't wait for actual nice weather to start, and I'll be able to not freeze while working you guys' games.
Yeah, for real.
Next weekend shouldn't be that bad though, I don't think.
It's gonna be bad because I have to sit on the concrete.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, but fun fact, actually, I'm gonna color commentate y'all's games this year.
Hey.
Some of them?
Yay!
Turn
Yeah,
up.
my play-by-play commentator was like, Chloe, do you want to maybe help me with some softball? And I said, I think I would love
I
to
got
help you
you.
with some
Chloe
softball.
got you.
Actually. But I don't play-by-play commentate because the last time I did that was my sophomore year, and Chris Babb put me in front of a microphone, and I've never shut up so fast in my life. Like,
I remember him telling
Do you
me
remember?
that story.
Yes. He brings it up every time in his broadcast class. He'd love
Yeah,
to
he
say,
does.
man, if I had known that all it took to shut Chloe up was a microphone in front of her face, I would have done it long ago.
so funny.
Yeah,
Funny.
so you know what he did? He gave me a podcast because you know that makes sense. But, so, fun fact, softball season starts the 31st, right?
Mhm.
Yes, the 31st. Home game,
Mm-hmm.
doubleheader.
Yep. 2 and
Look at me
4:30.
go. Look at me go. We will all be there. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. We will be broadcasting on osdn.live. Shout out, plug my other job. And this episode will be posted Wednesday of next week. They are my second group, and I will be doing all my regular graphics for it, so keep an eye out for that. And it will be posted on the OSDN YouTube. So thank you so much, ladies, for coming.
Yay,
I had so
for
much
having
fun.
us.
That was a good episode.
It was.
And we will see you guys next time.
Perfect. Bye.